If you're watching this right now and you haven't hit the like button, Billy, get on it. Bug your brother. Tell him to do the same. Final game of this Jays series, buddy. They've already taken the series, winning the first 2 games, and now they are looking for the sweep. Ian Turnbull takes the mound for the Tigers with a sparkling 13.5 ERA, making Chris Bassitt's 10 ERA look pretty good.
Yeah.
Chris Bassitt, of course, going to look to lower his ERA from that horrible opening start he had. He looked pretty decent last time on the mound, gave the Jays 6 innings. He did allow some runs, but he did pick up his first win as a Blue Jay. Looking to build on that. Where are you at on Chris Bassitt, buddy? You feeling better about him?
I mean,
will a good showing from Chris Bassitt today make you feel better about him? Will it erase that first start of the year?
Yeah. It's the Tigers. So a good outing does not make me feel as good as a bad outing would make me concerned.
Yes.
Can I say that? Yeah, expectations for Chris Bassitt today. Ooh, I'd sure like to see him pitch deeper into the game. Like if he can pitch into the 7th. But I mean, I don't want to put the cart before the horse. Those Rays coming to town, and we're going to talk Rays here in a minute. We got Kikuchi, we got Barrios, and we got probably a lot of work from our bullpen. Talked right off the top, Gossman gave the bullpen some rest, pitching 8 yesterday. Chris Bassitt can come in and pitch into the 7th, and we're just throwing out Bass and Meza to clean up a 7-0 victory. That would be sweet.
That is the best case scenario for sure.
Hey, the bats can help too. The bats can help the bullpen too by
the bats sure can
scoring more than 3 runs against the Tigers.
And truly, this is one of the reasons why the Blue Jays went out and spent $60 million on Chris Bassitt over the offseason. Was he is a horse. He is an inning eater. He is a guy who, yes, is probably only going to put up a 4 ERA for you, but he should take 7 innings off of your plate every 5th time he's on the mound.
That's the thing, man, is if we can't get 7 innings against the Tigers from Chris Bassitt, it's not his first start of the season. Like, yeah. More than anything, that's what I want to see out of Chris Bassitt today. Give me 7. You know what? Give me 7 innings. If there's 4 earned runs, it is what it is. But give me like 105 pitches, 7 innings, and like you said, that's what he's been brought in for. Eat innings for us.
It would be beautiful to see them sweep the Tigers. It's been a good trip home to Toronto so far. The first 2 games, the boys looked good. Obviously, needing to come from behind both times isn't necessarily ideal, but the fact they did it is a bright spot and something to hang your hat on, especially with the big bad Rays coming to town tomorrow. This is going to be truly the first big test within this division for the Blue Jays. They've yet to face a division rival. The AL East looks as if it's going to be a hell of a dogfight, and could very well see 3 playoff teams come out of the East this year. Every win matters. So, yeah, if they can sweep the Tigers here and then take on this Tampa Bay Rays team that is now, after beating Boston yesterday 9-7 at 12 consecutive wins, they are looking to tie the major league record for win streaks out of the gate to start a season. Today, if they can beat the Red Sox and go to 13-0, that is the major league, ties the major league record. And then, boy, it would be sweet to see Toronto put an end to that.
That would be sweet. You want to talk this Rays winning streak?
Yeah.
Historic reference framework around it.
Historically,
they are pushing the record for the longest unbeaten streak to start an MLB season. The record right now is the 82 Braves and the 87 Brewers, who both started at 13-0. so they can tie that record with a victory tonight. Put them to 13-0. That is not the longest record in MLB history, only the longest record to start a season. We were talking before we recorded here. Longest streak in MLB history, longest winning streak, was 26 games by the New York Giants.
And that was back when, Adam?
1916, so 100 years ago.
1916, which made me ask before he hit the record button, wait, I thought the Oakland Athletics had that at 20 wins. No, that's the modern era. Modern era, Scott. Not because I was like, well, what is Moneyball even about then?
It's just a pretty good streak.
Yeah. And then, of course, that 20-game streak by the Athletics was beat by the Cleveland Indians, now the Guardians. Indians at the time, what was that, Adam? 2017?
2017, they had a 22-game win streak. So there you go. Also notable, the Chicago Cubs had a 21-game win streak in 1935, but no one cares about the Cubs here. So there you go.
All the worst and all disrespect to the Rays. Hopefully the Red Sox beat them tonight. And if not, it's going to be a heck of a series as they come to Toronto. And I'm looking forward to this Rays-Jays series this weekend.
Yeah, full Rays preview tomorrow. But that's the little teaser. Let's get past the Tigers. Let's take the 3-0 victory this series. And then I'd say on to Tampa Bay, but it's still in Toronto. So we'll see you tomorrow.
Exactly. So thank you to the grounds crew, all of you who tune in, hit that like button, have subscribed. We appreciate the listenership. Truly, we do. A tip of the hat to all the Patreon members. Thank you so much for the $1 a week that you are contributing. Of course, if you do join Patreon, it gives you exclusive access to everything instantly. So all of our shows are available to you literally minutes after we record. All of your interviews are available the second that we record, so that, you know, if we wind up, sometimes we need to sit on interviews for a couple weeks, maybe even a month, depending on the time sensitivity of it all.
Sometimes I delete the file on accident. So hopefully it's been put up on Patreon before we get there. Yeah, there you go.
Follow us on Twitter at Walk Off Podcast, Instagram, the Walk Off Podcast. Shoot us a DM if you'd like a link to the Discord. That place is a happening Blue Jays baseball chat fest regularly. Again, we'll gladly send you the Discord link. You just need to reach out. All the best, everybody. A happy Thursday. Go Blue Jays, go. See you tomorrow.
Bye, Dad.